Welcome to another episode of Racing to Learn. We are a nonprofit that uses radio control to get kids excited about math and science. We've got our Proline Pro MT 4x4 from Proline. It's a 110 scale monster truck with extra beefy A-scale components. We've got it on the bench today. This is the rear, this is the front. We kind of detach these just to work on the rear suspension. Now, you can check out all the videos on this truck as well as some of our others in the playlist and the video description. And so in the previous episode, we upgraded the C hinge pin, right? This is our Pro SC chassis in the back here. So from the front, it goes A, B, C, and D in terms of the hinge pin holders. And, so this goes right here, and this is the C one. So anyways, you can get more details in the previous video. The C1 is particularly prone. Ours broke probably due to a hard landing on the back wheel, kind of like this. Anyways, we've got that upgraded. We went ahead and cleaned out the gearbox as well. Oh, yep. We're actually still in the process here of cleaning just the differential gears. So we wiped it down, of course, with like a paper towel. Some people will wash these. Well, I don't know if some people will wash them or not, but just to get that extra grit out in between the teeth here, you can use like a toothpick and a napkin, and we'll just go through this and just clean up any remaining grease that a paper towel didn't pick up there. You can also go like this. So just getting the remnants of any grease or grit out of there. Alright, just doing a couple of teeth at a time. And this is after, just a thorough cleaning with just a paper towel. And we'll be putting some new grease in there. So we just want to get any sort of remaining grit or dust that might have gotten in there and gotten trapped in the grease, or else those pieces of sand or grit will start wearing at the teeth and whatnot of these gears prematurely. And that's why we maintain these vehicles, because we want them to last. Alright. Just a couple more teeth there. I can tell which teeth I've already cleaned, just because there isn't that grease and grime on them anymore. Alright, so we'll just take a paper towel and then wipe along the center of the gears there, just to get any of that remaining grime that we pushed along. And actually, we're going to go ahead and fill this diff too. Now, you can of course experiment with your own. You need the smallest driver here. Different weights of diff oils. We're kind of switching it up here with the Pro SC. We did 500,000 weight silicone diff fluid in the center, and then we did 100,000 in the front diff, and then we did 60,000 in the rear. So for our Pro MT, which has a shorter wheelbase, Not that that particularly matters, but we went on the Pro line, Pro MT, and Pro SC Facebook group, and people are, will post their different setups. We're gonna try a little bit different, just in the interest of science here and doing experiments. We're gonna do 500,000 in the center still, and then in the front we're gonna try 60,000, and then we're gonna do 30,000 in the rear differential on the Pro MT, and we'll see how that works out. And so you can tune the handling of these differentials by putting different weights in them. Different weights or thicknesses of fluid. Alright. Of course, a more viscous or a thicker fluid will kind of turn slower, translate that power a little bit slower. So this is the inside of a differential. So from stock it comes with a little grease in there. Not a huge deal to. Oh, interesting. There's kind of a blob of grease in the center here. So we could clean this out. We'll probably just give it a quick wipe in the interest of time here. So you can see the grease. Yeah, we probably don't want to mix the grease with the silicone fluid. So we'll pop these gears out and just give them a quick wipe down. Get as much of that grease off as we can here. Show this on camera. Right. So just wipe down these gears. There's a little washer there, so you want to make note of that. And here's our pinion gear that we cleaned off. We'll go ahead and pop this back in. So, get some of these gears cleaned up. Use that toothpick to help us get some of this grime out. Not a huge amount of grease in here, a little bit's okay. I'm not sure why they put grease in here. With the sealed diffs, but anyways, I guess that's why they have the kit version. Okay. Wipe these down. So we'll get these reassembled here. These pins to cross. Or we can put these spider gears on first and kind of drop in one set at a time, leaving the notch cut into it facing up. All right, and then we'll simply do the same with the other side. With them facing down, and don't forget these little washer shims. So with this set, we'll do it with the notch facing down so that they interlock with each other. There you go. Get this out of the way. All right, gonna wipe down the seal here, the O-ring. That's built into this. Interesting square differentials here. And then we'll take, we're going to just use factory team associated 30,000 weight, or 30,000 CST. And we'll go ahead and squeeze this into the div. Now you don't want to fill it up all the way, just kind of cover those cross pins. Okay, work that fluid in there by turning the gears a little bit. You can let this settle. It looks like we still got some grease on the side. I'll get that out with the toothpick. Not a huge amount. Get some more of this fluid in there. Okay. And we'll put these two halves back together. So there's some notches that pop out here. Just want to line those up. The diff case. I'll snap that in. Line up the holes. Going through that gear, and then we'll screw these back in. Alright, so I'll save you guys the effort of watching me screw these diff case screws back in, but let us know what you guys think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll continue putting this back together in our next episode. Thanks again for watching.